President of the International Association of Chiefs of Police says that injustices have created mistrust between police and people of color in the United States. Terrence Cunningham has apologized for the mistreatment of the community.
We must move forward together to build a shared understanding. We must forge a path that allows us to move beyond our history and identify common solutions to better protect our communities. For our part, the first step in this process is for the law enforcement profession and the IACP to acknowledge and apologize for the actions of the past and the role that our profession has played in society's historical mistreatment of communities of color.
Cunningham also blamed U.S. laws for what he called legalized discrimination by police officers against people of color. He made the comments in an address to the annual conference of the association, which represents tens of thousands of law enforcement officers worldwide. American police have come under harsh criticism in the past months of rising deaths of unarmed people at the hands of officers. The majority of those killed have been African Americans. This has raised anger among the community over what they see as racial profiling. Wilma Leon is a columnist and political scientist joining us from Washington. I'm looking at the title of this man, the president of the International Association of Chiefs. What he says definitely made an impact on me, but I haven't heard from him before. Do you think, and the way that he delivered that was great, do you think that he can make a difference?
Yes and no. That the International Chiefs of Police is one organization. The larger organization, I believe, as it relates to United States domestic policing, would be the Fraternal Order of Police. That's more of the rank and file membership as opposed to chiefs. And listening to Mr. Cunningham was, I think, it was a good start, but it failed to connect. He failed to connect the horrific past with the present. And by doing so, he leaves a gaping void in terms of how to move forward, because the laws that he's referring to aren't really in play anymore, but the mentality that those laws created is. So Tamir Rice is still dead. Philando Castillo is still dead. Eric Garner is still dead. And none of those officers have been brought to justice.
Okay, we've seen what has happened. It has boiled over perhaps for quite some time. But you're looking at an outgoing administration, meaning Barack Obama. Do you have any faith in the incoming administration? You got two choices there of either perhaps making a difference.
No, no. Donald Trump actually has been talking about law and order, playing more to the police side, and that then to me sounds a lot more like more of the same, if not worse. And Hillary Clinton is just basically the status quo. She'll be, I believe, 4 more years of President Obama if she wins, and the Obama administration policies. She, of course, has on record the language of referring to young African Americans as super predators. So that tells me that her mindset isn't any different. So again, Cunningham's comments were good in a very, very limited scope, but they in no way go far enough in terms of addressing the current problems.
Okay, last question, and quickly if you can. If he wanted to take it further, could he?
Sure he could. He could have said that the problems, our current problems, are linked to that past, and that the only way that we can move forward is to recognize the cause and effect. I just said it, why can't he?
Thank you for that. Wilma Leon, columnist and political scientist there from Washington.